This is a specifically for seniors Actioncast. We at Specifically for Seniors will continue to join as many groups as possible, monitor their appeals to the public, and bring them to you in what we like to call Specifically for Seniors Actioncasts. We will present their videos, summarize their thoughts, and provide ideas from these groups as to how you can participate. When available, we will provide links to ways you can easily participate. They'll be in the show notes, so be sure to check there. We'll let you know when these Actioncasts drop, so watch for the notices announcing a Specifically for Seniors Actioncast. Today on Actioncast, a video from C.A.P, the Center for American Progress, at AmericanProgress.org, a public policy research and advocacy organization which presents a liberal viewpoint on economic and social issues. C.A.P is headquartered in Washington, D.C. Their issue today is the SAVE Act. More information is in the show notes and at AmericanProgress.org.
Quick question. Do you have a passport? Is your birth certificate in your home? Does it match your current legal name?
If you say no to any of these questions, you might be in trouble. If Congress passes the SAVE Act, you may face a lot of hurdles voting in the next election. If you register to vote right now, you would either provide your driver's license number or the last 4 digits of your social security number in order to allow election officials to verify your identity and your eligibility. But under the SAVE Act, you'd have to show up in person with your birth certificate or your passport when you register to vote, and every single time you want to update your registration information. This also means you could no longer register to vote from your couch. Here's the issue. 146 million Americans don't have a passport. 69 million married women don't have a birth certificate that matches their current legal name. Oh, and politicians have actually tried this before. When Kansas implemented a similar law nearly a decade ago, 31,000 eligible citizens were blocked from registering to vote. Congress cannot let this happen on a national scale. Members of the military, low-income, and working-class Americans would be some of the hardest hit groups. Only 1 in 4 people with a high school degree or less has a passport, and only 1 in 5 people making under $50,000 have a passport. If you live in rural areas, you're basically out of luck. Since you'd have to show up in person with your documentation, you'd be forced to drive hours just to show that documentation. The SAVE Act isn't about election security. It's a trick by politicians, and so making it harder for you to vote. The only ones who benefit from the SAVE Act? Politicians who want to stay in power by keeping you out of the voting booth while they've been brownie points from conspiracy theorists and the administration. We wrote this report explaining all of the details, and you can read it on CAP's website. Don't let them get away with it.
More to come, so stay connected.